Hey everybody, this is D Hunter, bringing another action figure review. Today, we're going to look at McFarlane's DC Direct Batman the Animated Series, The Joker. This is the Joker with a gray trench coat and part of the Collect Build lockup wave. This is a Target exclusive. I pre-ordered this guy on the Target app. They were on special for $25 the first day. Got a little more discount with the Target Red card. After approving the delay, 13 freaking times, it finally arrived today. I was happy they did not cancel, as I ordered them on special, and got to keep that. So let's take a look at the packaging. At the top, ages 12 plus. Collect to build lockup. Can't wait for that guy. Batman the Animated Series, The Joker. Here he is in the package. We have a bunch of hands, and then lockup's arms. Also see a collector's card back there. One side of the package, Batman Animated Series, The Joker. Other side, pretty blank. At the back, here's lockup. Here are the parts you get with this figure. Here's instructions how to build them, and here is the rest of the wave. At the bottom, there's his barcode, if that helps. So with no further ado, let's open them up. And of course, I did get two of these figures. One of which to open and enjoy, the other one to keep unopened in my complete Batman-related unopened action figure collection. And I did pre-order the entire wave at the Target app. Half the figures arrived about a week ago. Half of them finally arrived today. Kind of annoying to get a Build-A-Figure with that much of a staggered time. But it's all good. They're finally here. There is a Platinum Chase variant of Commissioner Gordon out there. I'm desperately looking for a couple of those. If anybody has a lead or finds one and might be able to help me out, drop me a line in comments below. Much appreciated. And here's my entire collection of DC Direct Batman the Animated Series figures. I have them all unopened. And it looks like we have 4 more to add to the collection. Alright. Now that this figure out of the package, here he is with all his accessories laid out. He has 8 alternate hands, totaling 10 interchangeable hands, a collector's card, and he also came with lockup's arms. Before I tailor all that, let's talk about and check out the figure. So this is Joker from Batman the Animated Series. He's in his gray trench coat and gray fedora. We got a gray trench coat Joker way back in the day from the Expressions pack, but never a single release. This guy is cel-shaded, he's a Target exclusive, and he's part of the Build-A-Figure lockup wave. So let's take a look. Start with his face here. He's got the giant, incredible smile. Kind of yellow teeth. He's got the cel-shading all over him. You can see the hat sort of split in two. He's got some darker parts on the inside of his shirt here. And then on his legs. He's in the gray trench coat, but he has his purple outfit underneath. Purple pants, yellow shirt, looks like white gloves, and then black and white dress shoes. Single jointed elbow, single jointed knees, old school articulation, nice re-release McFarlane to DC Direct, but it brings some stuff that we haven't seen to the table yet. Mainly the trench coat on the single release, and then some new hands they hadn't released before. And a closer look at his face and head sculpt. I think the paint job's excellent. They definitely captured Joker from Batman the Animated Series. I can almost hear Mark Hamill's laugh right now. And then, here's the figure broken down as far as he can go, with all of his removable parts detached. Now let's check out his accessories, and let's start with the boring stuff. Here's his collector's card. As you can see, it's Joker in the gray trench coat from Batman the Animated Series. On the back side, there is a description. If you want to read that, pause now. The Joker also comes with Lockup's arms. Lockup is a unique villain created for Batman the Animated Series, and has since then been incorporated into the comics. If you buy all 4 figures in the wave, you get a collector build Lockup, an obscure villain, and that is right up my alley. Now let's take a look at his hands. He has a total of 10 of them, 5 right hands, and 5 left hands. Here he is, with his first pair of hands. These are his fists, and here's his next pair of hands. This is a pair of gripping hands. Here's his third pair of hands. This is another pair of gripping hands with a much smaller grip. Here's his fourth pair of hands. This is a pair of gripping hands with trigger fingers for the guns that he does not come with. And here's his final pair of hands. These are a pair of gun hands. Each one of his fingers is a little gun. I believe this was from one of the earlier Batman the Animated Series episodes called A Christmas with the Joker, where he had, about 6 of these robots shooting at Batman and Robin, and they tricked the robots into shooting each other. Now I wanted to check out the differences and similarities between this new lockup wave version of Joker and the Joker Expressions pack version. Now it is 100% the same sculpt, same figure, same articulation, but paint job's a little bit different. Starting with their faces, I think the grin seems bigger on him, and he's got more paint. sort of wrinkles around the edge. Now, I'd have to check the Joker expressions pack to see if they had a head like this. I'll let you know in a sec. The shading is a little bit different. Kind of darker gray on him. Kind of a darker, I don't know, orange or yellow on his shirt. Plus it has a cell shading, which just looks like it's sweaty and dirty. Pants, a little bit lighter shade purple here with the cell shading. But it is the same figure many, many years later. Now, the original one, they had it so you could pop out the arms, remove the jacket, and then you could put different arms, a different jacket on. That way you could have Joker in his purple jacket or his gray trench coat. It was pretty versatile. And in the Joker expressions pack, there are 7 different heads, and no head quite like this one. It's the exact same head as the other one, but the extra sort of lines, the wrinkles of the mouth, makes it seem like he's smiley, even bigger. Very well done. They brought something new to the table here. Now that we've taken a pretty good look at the figure and his accessories, now for his height. From bottom to the very top of his head, standing at about 6'1", maybe 6.2 inches tall, which can translate to about 15.5 centimeters. And now for his articulation. Starting with his head, of course, you can rotate side to side. You can look up a little bit, down a little bit more. You can tilt his head from one side to the other. Shoulders and ball joint goes about 90 degrees. Up, down, around. Single jointed elbow. Less than 90 degree bend with rotation. His wrist can rotate, and it's hinged. Torso is one solid piece. He's got a waist swivel. Legs go forward about that much. Back, not really at all. Now they can go out about this far, totally restricted by the jacket. They'd be able to go completely do splits. Single jointed knee goes back just a little bit, and then his ankle. Rotate, looks like that's it. Here's a look at this Joker holding a Tommy gun. Trench coat, fedora, Tommy gun, classic gangster Joker. Here's a look at a traditional animated Joker. 2 trench coat Joker robots at his sides with guns for hands. And you can flip them and have them like this. The real Joker in the trench coat with 2 Joker robots at his sides. This is actually how they looked in the episode Christmas with the Joker. They didn't have their trench coats on. It was a row of, I think, 6 of them like this with their regular Joker outfits on and guns for hands. And here's a shot of Joker and Harley Quinn with their hyenas, Bud and Lou. Now let's check them out. Next is some of their action figures, starting off with some of their DC Direct Batman the Animated Series figures. Here's this new Joker from the lockup wave with the trench coat, next to the expressions pack version with the trench coat. Same figure, but the new one, I'd say it looks better in most ways, except for the cell shading. And the plastic does feel better. The little pegs on the wrists, etc. Doesn't feel like it's going to break. I actually had one snap off on this guy a long time ago. I had to heat him up and pull it out with tweezers. Really, really annoying. Here he is, next to a regular Joker from Batman the Animated Series. No cell shading. Then, next to a cell-shaded version of Joker from Batman the Animated Series. Here he is, next to another Joker from Batman the Animated Series. This one has a Christmas sweater and Santa hat on. This is from the Christmas with the Joker that featured the Joker robots with the gun hands. Then, next to the DC Direct, the new Batman Adventures Joker figure. His redesign is awful. He's rumored to be in the next McFarlane, the new Batman Adventures wave. And now, next to a Mafex, the new Batman Adventures Joker. I wish Mafex did a Batman the Animated Series version. Here are all the different DC Direct Batman the Animated Series Joker figures that I have. There are 7 of them, and I can tell you where each and every one came from. From left to right, we have the original senior release. Then we have Joker from the Mad Love 2-pack, and then we have Joker from the Expressions pack, and then we have Joker from Christmas with the Joker in his Christmas outfit, and then we have a cell-shaded Joker that DC Direct released in Batman the Adventures Continue wave, and then we have the cell-shaded Joker McFarlane released in the Laugh-N' Fish 4-pack, and then we have the newest Joker from the Lockup wave. Now, there was sort of a variant of this guy in, like, I don't know, gold or shiny colors that they never came out. Wouldn't be surprised if it finds its way out eventually. Give us some Joker henchmen, please, in the animated look. Here's this Joker, next to the rest of his wave. We have Batman from Blind as a Bat, Joker with a trench coat, Commissioner Gordon, and the Riddler. These are all Target exclusives, these are all cell-shaded, these are all part of the Lockup wave. If you buy all 4 of these figures, you get a collect-to-build Lockup. Lockup is a unique villain for Batman the Animated Series, and I love the obscure characters like that. There's also a Platinum Chase variant of Jim Gordon out there. If anybody has a lead on where I might be able to get one, please drop me a line in the comments below. Much appreciated. And here's the previous wave of Batman the Animated Series Target exclusive Build-A-Figures. We have Mr. Freeze, Robin, Batman, and Scarecrow. If you get all 4 of them, get a collector build Condiment King, another obscure villain, and I love the fact they made him. The Platinum Chase variant in this wave was Scarecrow. Between those 2 waves, they made a Target exclusive Alfred figure. This Alfred figure is not part of a traditional wave, just a single release. He's not cell shaded, he's a Target exclusive, and he's from Batman the Animated Series. The most recent wave of DC Direct animated stuff they made was from the new Batman Adventures. We have Batgirl, Batman, Killer Croc and Baby Doll, and Two-Face. These are not cell shaded, these are from the new Batman Adventures, and these are not Target exclusive. They're available at any online retailer, and the Platinum Chase variant here was Batgirl in the purple outfit. Before that, McFarlane released the Laughing Fish 4-pack. These were based off Batman the Animated Series. They are cell-shaded, and this is a Walmart exclusive pack. The very first DC Direct animated things that McFarlane released was Catwoman from Batman the Animated Series, Batman from the new Batman Adventures, and the Batman Who Laughs from Batman the Adventures Continue. This is a wave that DC Direct never got out right at the end when they were dying. These are cell-shaded. These are from different various Batman animated incarnations, and these were not exclusive anywhere, just specialty online shops. Here's a look at all the Batman villains, Batman the Animated Series style. These are done with DC Direct. Gonna add Condiment King to this mix. And here's a look at all the different animated villains, the new Batman Adventure style. Different style, same universe. They all look fantastic next to each other. Now let's check them out, next to some action figures from different various companies, so we can see how he fits in, both scale and style-wise. In case you want to know which lines you can mix him with. Since he's a DC Direct animated figure, they're typically a 6-inch scale. I'm going to start off my comparisons with some of the smaller action figure lines I collect, and work my way larger, and I'm going to include as many Joker figures as I can during these comparisons. Here he is, next to some Jazzwares Fortnite figures, and some SH Figure Arts Joker figures. And now, with some Hasbro Marvel Legends, and some Mafex Joker figures. Here's the Joker, next to some sunglasses. And here he is, next to both some Mattel and Mezco Joker figures. Then, with some Jazzwares and Mattel wrestling figures. And now, with some NECA and DC Direct figures. Next, with some DST or Diamond Select toys, and some Jakks-specific wrestling figures. And finally, with some McFarlane DC Multiverse Joker figures. So overall, this is a pretty cool Joker figure. The Expressions pack is a pretty rare Joker figure to have, so getting another chance at Joker with a gray trench coat and gray hat is pretty cool. It's not your typical Joker, typically you think purple suit, but I really like the trench coat and hat look. I love it from the comics, I love it from The Killing Joke, I love it from the animated series. It makes for a really cool figure. I also really like getting the alternate gun Joker hands that allow me to make 2 Joker robots, which I think is going to be a great addition to my collection. In addition to that, I love Lockup. I think he's an awesome figure, and getting this guy as part of the wave is great. So, the wave is mostly reuse. Batman from Blind is Bad, at least it brings some new stuff to the table. Joker here doesn't really bring anything new to the table, but allows me to have these Joker robots. Riddler, pretty bland and boring, same old, same old. And Commissioner Gordon, he's painted a little bit differently and has a Platinum Chase variant, but of course you get Lockup himself, which is awesome. This Joker figure, he looks good. His accessories, really just hands, but I appreciate them. It'd be nice if he had some interchangeable parts, maybe a different head, etc. But I understand they're trying to keep their expenses down. His articulation, it's actually kind of limited. Accessories, just hands. Sculpt paint job, excellent. I see no issues there, even though I'm not a fan of the way the cell shading looks. If I were to rate this figure, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Pretty solid release, although the articulation's limited, the cell shading's annoying, and the scale's a little smaller than I'd like. So this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked the video, press like below. If you have anything you want to say about the video, add to the comment section. If you want to see additional action figure reviews from me, press subscribe. I do appreciate when you do that. Once again, this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll talk to you guys real soon.